welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, I have the camera, the phone camera, showing this here. This is a butcher block table, Habitat for Humanity. Had the leaf. So what I'm going to do with this now, I have a guest bed that I moved back into the living room because it was in the back room, and so the bed is a foam mattress. It's those one bed in the box, and it's not a super like plush, high expensive one. It's a guest bed, but I'm gonna put this over the box, spring box. What do you call it? Box spring frame, frame box support. I just have to unscrew this, and well, I don't think I'm gonna get to that today. I've been extremely busy all day, like always. But yeah, I actually can do it. No, I say I'm not gonna do it now. I'll do it. Just gotta unscrew it there. So I gotta remove this. What's in here? All right, and yeah, I'm gonna place it over there for support, because it's one of those well, like I said, it's for a guest. That's why I don't have any additional bedding in your home. Then people will look. No, if somebody needs a place, yeah, they can stop by for they could stop by for a this will be the treatment center. That's what it'll be, a treatment center. It actually will be. It has been. Yeah. Some of us are just natural healers. Some of us are natural demons. Hold on. Alrighty, well. So this stuff is going to have to be removed. Okay, that's the current assignment at this time. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Coffee grinder, Habitat. I would actually grind other stuff in here too. Cosmetics. Yeah, wait and see, people. We's gonna go way back now. People are gonna start. Wait, watch and see. Watch and see. The Strait of Hormuz, people. The Strait of Hormuz. Oh yeah, with so much caffeine. I did coffee now. Yeah. So this was a Habitat. I think this was like under $10 or like. Oh no. Look, see, it was $5. A whopping $5. Cinco, baby, cinco. When I moved to Manhattan, when I lived in Westchester, I was called to Mitchell Lama, rent control. Beautiful. Oh, that was such an apartment. That apartment now is like $4,000, almost $5,000. Balcony overlooking, see Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, the UN, they still allow us to go up on the rooftop and for the fireworks on July 4th. Moved down to Manhattan, and I went to Gristedes, and I cried. I was like, oh God, I can't donate blood because I'm severely anemic. Oh my God, how? Well, what I did, these are all true stories. What I did, back, I'm talking 90s, 1995, yeah, 94, 95 to 05, and then 03 we came here, and my son was in Manhattan. Anyway, Gristedes was so expensive. Coming from living in the Bronx, and I would go to Pathmark, and being a wholesale shopper, procurement specialist that I've always been, like to buy and have bulk. Well, back in the 90s, they would have the restaurants and the bars that would have buy one drink, and they didn't specify it had to be alcohol. So I'm not a drinker. I would buy a club soda or a diet soda, and then they had the buffet. So I would go there when I would bring my Tupperware while nobody was looking. No. I would have food there, and I'd be like, okay, when I have it home, that would be for work. But it's survival. It's survival, and knowing, like, you know what, the money I'm making is for expenses, and to have a little extra for an emergency, and instead of having the extra that goes to like a bag. But like if I buy myself a bag that was like $300 because like I had to have like a bag, a Coach bag or whatever, when they, Coach was like the big to do back then, and all that crap. But yeah, that's how it's gotta survive. I mean, you gotta live, of course you gotta spend money, but you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart because plus I learned that too. They always, like my stepfather, you think there's girls in the streets, kid? Wake up! Wake up if I kick you in the ass. No. They were hard. They were hardcore. I mean, my mother and my stepfather, no joke. It's like, you sorry. This is life. There's nothing, your rear end does not get powdered here. I'm so sorry. Well, my friends, well, that's nice for your friends. Tell your father's friend to give us a loan. We'll pay him back. How's that going to work out? That's life. That's life. And then when you live like that, you learn. And you learn how to survive, and you could thrive. I mean, I'm not no financial guru, but I'm all right. I'm all right. These are all empties from a product that I made, and well, because I didn't have the funding for it, but now I have a different way to do it. But anyway, that's something else. That's actually haram, but I'll let somebody else can handle haram. I'll be halal. Water bottles, fuel. These are so cool, these bottles. Message in a bottle. Oh my God. I have a man who helps me, but if he comes here 2 days, like once or twice a month, about twice a month, when I can give him money. But even for like projects, he'll like, you have to pay the guy, right? What are you gonna pay him? Like, hey, let me pay you minimum wage, right? No. Anyway, look, you could hide somebody in here. Oh no! I have to take this off. Oh gosh! Oh boy! I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope whatever is happening in your world, your life, and your surrounding, that you're able to cope and manage. lot of people struggle and suffer with a lot, you know. You just never know what somebody's enduring. I mean, regardless of their status, whether, you know, like they could be wealthy and, you know, someone who's unhoused, you know, everyone struggles. Everyone struggles. Oh, and now I'm struggling now to. Oh, there's that little screwdriver. Oh, cranky dinky, where did I put you? Oh, I took everything off. That's where I put it. Oh my God. I have a bruise from my fall. Well, I have a bruise that is like the size of the palm of my hand, no exaggeration. I fell on the cement floor in the garage last week, and I probably fractured something, but I don't even feel it because of when I had my back banged up. Oh gosh, who knows? But it's huge. It's like, yeah, it's like that big, a big bruise. Okay, hold on. Let me get the screwdriver, everyone. I don't see who's ever. Hi. Hello. Hold on. Turn this around. Do. I posted a video I shared about what happened on Threads. Some account sent me this very unsettling video, and I shared about it. And then I shared about the other video that they removed. Yeah. Uh-huh. And you know what else, too? Getting back to this corruption and this whole Epstein debauchery that is now the concluding factor of what's going on in Iran. Years ago, I used to work in retail, and I worked in a children's clothing store on Fordham Road. The clothing that you see for little girls that has lace on it, no, absolutely not. This world, this society is so perverse. I would see that, and I remember saying, I'm like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting, like how Lutnick said. Like, why? And now, at 66 years old, now I know why garments such as that are created. Whoever creates garments for children that are of a provocative nature, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you and every generation to follow you. People, you know what they're doing? Oh my goodness. I was watching a documentary about Thailand. Thai? Tourists going to retreat children. Disgusting. And this is why this debauchery is happening now again. No war president, right? Anyway, everybody, I'll be back. I'm sick. Have a good one. Bye. Be careful. I'll show the finished result.